guys, it's Anne. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. This is so unreal that I have had so much growth so fast. It's just crazy that there are 1,000 of you that care about what I have to say and want to hear me talk and want to see all my lovely dolls. I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little icky. I am recovering from being sick, but today we're going to be doing a Q&A. I got a lot of questions from you guys and I'm so excited to be answering all of them. I'm going to try to answer as many as I can, as fast as I can, because I don't want this video to be like 40 minutes long, which is a possibility. So we're just kind of going to be doing a rapid fire. I'm not going to be including who asked the question just because there were so many and it was a lot to keep track of. I literally have, I think, 5 pages of questions. So the first question is, how many dolls do you have and do you plan on getting more? Currently, I technically have 13 because I did find a secondhand Samantha doll. I'm not sure if I'm going to be keeping her still, but I currently have 13 American Girl dolls in my possession and 1 bitty baby. I do plan on getting more. I don't know if I'll be able to handle it, but I do plan on getting more. So I got a lot of questions about my hair, actually. So one question was, would you ever dye your hair? I have actually dyed my hair once before, not my whole head. When I was a senior in high school, I dyed like a streak of my hair in the back black. It was just like one black streak in my hair because I thought it was cool. And I have always wanted to dye my hair, but I've always been too scared to, so I just was like, oh, I'll just do like a streak of it, and I thought I was really cool. Also, I got asked, would you ever cut your hair? Obviously my hair is pretty long. It's in a braid right now, but it goes to my butt. I really want to cut my hair, but I'm not a fan of how I look with short hair, and I like doing things with my hair, and it's convenient to have it long so I'm able to do those things. I do really need a haircut though because this is gross. I will cut my hair at some point, but not super short. Next question, someone asked, what is my least favorite American Girl doll? This is a tough question. Honestly, probably Samantha. I don't know why now that I have her, but like I've never liked her that much. I've never like connected with her that well, but like I don't really have like a least favorite. I just like her the least. Like I like her, but she's just like my least favorite. And then someone asked what my favorite American Girl doll is, and story-wise, collection-wise, it would be Addie. Next question, what's my opinion on the new Truly Me dolls? I don't love them, but then again, I don't purchase from American Girl brand new often, so I don't really have much of an opinion because I love eBay. What is your favorite outfit that you own for your dolls? It would be the Earth Day outfit. So happy that I finally have it. And what is my go-to outfit? Definitely this flannel that Mia's wearing right here. I know you can't see it very well, but I love that flannel. I love flannels in general, so. Next question, what doll do you want next? It's a surprise because I already ordered her and I'm not telling you guys who. Favorite picture I have ever taken so far would probably be this one. Next question, if you could spend a day with any American Girl doll character, who would you choose? I feel like Molly, because that's like when my grandma was a child and I am interested in World War II, so I feel like that would be cool to live through for a day, not forever. Next question, how do you schedule time to work on your videos? I don't know. I do have a job. I work like 30-ish hours a week. It's not necessarily full-time, but then there are some weeks where I work 40 hours. Right now it's like 7:30 and I don't have anything to do, so I'm just filming a video. I usually have 2 days off a week, which those days I will take to film, and then after I get out of work it's usually around 6, so I have that night to edit the videos that I need to edit. But I do try to post at least twice a week just because I like doing that. Next question, what doll would you keep if you had to sell all of the other ones? Mia. Next question, how do you think of topics for your videos? I don't know. Usually I'll get some sort of inspiration from other people, or sometimes I will just dream them out of the blue that I think people would be interested in, or just videos that I want to make for my own like remembrance. That's kind of why I like doing the look through videos, because it's like, I don't know, and it's also just being able to like show you guys things. I don't know, just what I think people would like to see. Will you ever make stop motions? Probably not, because I am not creative like that, unfortunately. I would love to, but I don't know. I'm not a good actor. Is Mia your favorite doll? Yes. Favorite season and why? I actually have two favorite seasons. I like spring and fall. I like spring because that's when everything is growing and everything turns green again. And I like fall because everything's dying. I'm just kidding. I like fall because I like early September fall when it's still warm out but the leaves are starting to change, but there's that like cool crisp air. I live in the Midwest. I live in Michigan, so we do have 4 seasons here, so I get to experience all of them, but I like fall when it's like turning fall from summer. What lighting do you use for pictures and videos? For pictures, I usually take them outside, so I use the sun, and for videos, I use this ring light. It's from Amazon. I think it was like $30. It's not anything super special, but it has different modes and it works for me. I also have a vanity light over there, and that is LED and it brings a lot of light in the room as well. What doll is at the top of your wish list right now? I feel like if you guys watch any of my videos, you will know it is Just Like You, number 21. Next question, what is the favorite comment you've ever received? I have received a lot of good ones. Off the top of my head, I don't know which one it is, but I will insert a picture of it right here while I'm talking. But I do enjoy reading all of your guys' comments. It is like one of my favorite things to do. And I do reply to almost every single one of them. I think there's only been like 5 that I haven't responded to. But I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy hearing all of your kind words. I really appreciate it. Have you ever been recognized in public? No. Not from YouTube. What made you decide to start your channel? So I was going through a bit of a rough time in my life, and I was really starting to get back into dolls, and I started watching Alley Cat Loves AGIG, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's people my age that are on this platform still? Like, this is still a thing? And I don't do the same style of videos as her, obviously, but it like inspired me and made me realize that there is still this community here and people my age, people who are adults that are part of it, and I wanted to be a part of it. And I had no idea that in whatever, like 9 months, I would be here with 1,000 subscribers, and it's mind-boggling. Tips for small AG-tubers. Post consistently, comment on people's videos, interact, don't give up. Do you have a monthly budget for doll spending? No, but I need one because I spend a lot of money on my dolls. And I don't keep track of it. I don't budget for anything because it confuses me, which is not a good thing, but I definitely do need to start budgeting for my dolls because they become expensive very fast. What is your job/career? Currently, I work at a clothing store. I don't want to do that forever, but from 2019 to earlier this year in 2022, I was a cook at a restaurant. So I was a cook for 3 years, and I was a lead line cook. So for all of you guys that work in the food industry, I feel your pain. What is something you would say to someone who doesn't know where to start with their collection or videos? For collection, I would just say get what makes you happy, but don't overwhelm yourself too fast. Just slowly ease into it because a lot of dolls can get overwhelming. I am overwhelmed with 12, and there are a lot of people out there that have more than that, and I don't know how they aren't overwhelmed because I would be losing my mind. Not that that's a bad thing to have a lot of dolls, that's just me personally. For posting your first video, definitely do a All My Dolls video because that is a video that everybody likes to watch. It's just an easy video to make. You just explain your dolls. I need to make another one of those. And then after that, just post consistently. My first few videos have like never been watched by like anybody, it feels like, but they were just like random videos that I just wanted to get out there and make. And I was actually posting videos for about 2 months until like I was actually getting noticed by like 100 people. What doll do you regret most not getting? Just Like You 21. What made you want to start collecting? I don't know. I was just kind of raised with American Girl. I got my Bitty Baby when I was 4. I got Mia when I was 6, and it's just always been a part of my life, and it's just always continued because I never lost interest. Who is your inspiration on YouTube? I feel like a lot of my friends are my inspiration. Kyla, I love Kyla. I feel like me and Kyla have very similar channels, I would say. I don't know, I also don't have Rainbow High, but like, just like sitting down and talking about doll stuff, I love that. I would say Alley Cat Loves AG just because she has a lot of good topic videos. Meg from Bugs Dolls because she is an amazing person. AG.Ashgirl, 1904, Ashley, I love you. You inspire me. We started our channels almost like kind of at the same time, a couple months apart, and we've just been able to like grow together, and I've really enjoyed that. If you can have any retired outfit from American Girl, retired or current, what would it be? Probably Addie's stilting outfit. I don't know why, I just think it's really cool and it's expensive and I want it. Or Kit's hobo outfit, her hobo overalls. If those were free, they're mine. If animals could talk, who would be the rudest? Either a cat or a snake. I love cats though. I just feel like they just have mean personalities most of the time. What is your favorite book series? My favorite book series is a little bit immature, but I will show you guys. This is my favorite book series by Stephanie Perkins. I started reading these books in 7th grade. This is my favorite book of all time. I have probably read this book 7 times. I write in it, I annotate it. I absolutely love this book. It's about like high school, which as a 7th grader it was like very appealing to read, but now it's just like my comfort book. I know there's more writing in it, but I just can't find any. Right there. But yeah, this is the first book, this is the second book, and this is the third book. I have only read the second and third book once, I believe, but I just read this one over and over again. I feel like you can tell just by how they look. These ones are still like white and these ones are yellow. I definitely recommend these though, if you're into like teen romance. They're all connected in like a very tiny way, and I really like that. What is your dream vacation? I would love to go to France. That book, Anna and the French Kiss, it takes place in France, and that has made me like obsessed with France. And I really want to go now. I know a lot about like the architecture and the history, and I really want to go someday. Who is your favorite Truly Me doll? I honestly feel like 44. 44 is my Reagan. I really like her. I think she's very unique and she's very beautiful. And I don't know, I just really like her. I love her hair. What is your favorite movie? I have a couple. The Lorax, my all-time favorite movie. Clueless. Love that movie. It's a 90s movie. I love all of the Despicable Me movies. And all the Minion movies and everything. Those were my favorite movies when I was like in high school, and they still are. I just watched them on repeat. High School Musical. I love High School Musical. I was raised on High School Musical. I love any Zac Efron movie. I love that the Lorax has Zac Efron, Taylor Swift. It's got Andy Bernard from The Office. It's got Danny DeVito. Literally the perfect cast. Which American Girl story is your favorite? So I actually don't read a lot of the American Girl books, but I have read all of Addie's, so I'm biased and I love Addie's. I'm gonna have to read this one off the paper. Would you rather have your collection remain exactly the same, or have your collection be 3 times the size in terms of dolls, clothing, and furniture, but not include any of your current collection? I would have to say it remain the same forever, because I think I would get myself absolutely overwhelmed if I had 36 dolls and 30 times the amount of clothes and furniture that I have. Though I would be grateful, I think it'd be too much, and I'm very happy with what I have right now. Someone asked if they could have an earring tour, so for those of you who don't know, I have I think 18 ear piercings, and I used to have my nose pierced. And I used to have more ear piercings, but they rejected, so I had to take them out. This ear is my favorite. I have 3 lobe piercings, 2 cartilage, 2 in the middle of my ear. I did these 2 by myself. I have my daith pierced and then my tragus pierced. This ear isn't as pretty and I can't see. I have 4 lobe piercings. I did 2 of these myself. That's why they look terrible. I have a conch piercing, I have a cartilage piercing, and I have 2 forward helix piercings. And that's it. I used to have another conch piercing. I used to have this part of my ear pierced. For some reason I can't think of what it's called right now, but it rejected itself. And I have pierced my cartilage right here 3 times. And yeah, I used to have my nose pierced, but I took it out because I did not like it. How did you tell your parents you were still into American Girl? I never really had to tell them because it was always kind of apparent. They just kind of got used to me buying a bunch more stuff. What's your favorite place to buy jewelry and clothes for yourself? For clothes, thrift stores. I shop at Goodwill and a couple other like mom and pop thrift stores in my area. I love buying reused clothes because clothes are expensive, and it's just better to buy used clothes secondhand because there is a lot of clothes being produced constantly, and just slowing down that process a little bit, and just buying secondhand is better for the environment, and it's cheaper, and there is a wider selection, and not everybody's gonna have what you have because you bought it secondhand, and there's only like one of them technically, like in the area, I guess. For jewelry, I get a lot of my jewelry at Goodwill, antique stores, just little boutiques that have like $10-12 earrings. That's where I get most of my earrings. And for jewelry, I made this necklace and I made this one. It's just a key on a string. But I also get a lot of my necklaces from thrift stores. There's something in my eye. Thrift stores and antique stores, and I make a lot of them too. Did you have any AGTube inspirations as a kid? Yes. Anna Basilmentos was like my everything. Five Doll Star Studios, Mixie Pixie 7 towards like my later years, and Rosie Pie. I feel like there's more, but as a kid I never really paid attention to their names enough, so I don't know unfortunately anymore. What is your favorite part of doll collecting? Buying clothes for them. It's my favorite part. I love the clothes. Pool or ocean? Lake. What is your favorite place to take doll pictures? Anywhere outside, honestly. Tips on making friends who love dolls or making doll friends in your area. I don't have any doll friends in my area necessarily. I do have some AGTube friends who live a few hours away from me. I've not met them yet, but someday. Making friends online, I feel like is kind of easier. Just casually talk, like when me and Meg first became friends, like we just like were messaging each other on Instagram and be like, oh, you should like add me on Snapchat, and then that has turned into such a beautiful friendship, and we've been able to meet. And that goes with Ashley as well. Ash and I talk back and forth in comments on Instagram from like the very beginning of when I first found her channel, and then we just started like talking back and forth on Snapchat, and now we just talk. My other friends I don't talk to as often as I would like to, but just don't be afraid to speak to them. Don't be afraid to talk to them. Everyone in this community is very kind, and I feel like making friends online is easier than in real life because you don't have to constantly hold up a conversation like you would in person. And I don't know, making doll friends in your area usually comes by chance. It's hard, but there are some Facebook groups out there of like doll collectors in like whatever Northern California, just like for example. You can search that and there's a Facebook group for it. I have found Facebook groups like that for my area, but they're not very active. Do you have a plan for what your future dollhouse will look like? Yes. I'm not going to share too much of it because I'm really excited for it in the future, and like I want to keep it a surprise, even though it probably won't happen for another year and a half. But my dollhouse is going to be a sorority. That's all I'm gonna say. Which dolls are your comfort dolls? Definitely Mia. Mia looks really rough for some reason right now. Mia for sure, and also Alette. Mia is like my go-to, but Alette is like my second go-to. How did your boyfriend react to your dolls? I don't know. He just kind of had to deal with it because one day I was like, hey, should I get this bed for my dolls? And he was like, what? I didn't even think we were dating at this point. He just kind of had to like accept it. And like the first time that he came to my house and saw them, I was like, touch them all. And I don't know, he was just like, he has his quirks, I have mine. Who is your boyfriend's favorite doll? Molly. And I don't know why, and he doesn't know why either. They just have like this weird connection. And he likes that it was my grandma's, so it's a little bit more special. Do you have any other hobbies besides doll collecting? Yes, I have lots of hobbies. I knit, I crochet, I make jewelry, not as much as I knit and crochet. I like to make a mess. My room is always a mess. I like plants. I have a lot of plants, and I feel like that's kind of it. I didn't go through every single question, but I did get a vast majority of them. I don't know if all these questions are going to fit in the video. I tried really hard, but right now it is at 30 minutes. Again, thank you all so much for 1,000 subscribers. This is absolutely unreal. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. You have no idea. It means so much to me to know that 1,000 people care about me, because earlier this year it kind of felt like not a single person did. So it's really comforting to know that there are so many of you that do. I hope you guys stick around for my future journeys. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!